Hi everyone, I'd kind of like to do another movie review. I just got done watching it, and I was quite excited to give you a review. Yeah, I'm finally seeing this movie, ERAGON, because I just read the book. Cool, right? Yeah. It's a piece of Hollywood shit. Okay? It doesn't follow the book at all. Except for the part that ERAGON's a farm boy and becomes a hero. About it. The sequence of events are completely off. They leave out so much shit that you're like, huh? Wait, what? Who? What? Who the fuck is this? The intentions of certain characters, you know, of why they're helping him are completely different. Their characters are different. Their motivations are different. Descriptions of people are different. This is Arya. She's supposed to be an elf. Sorry, can't do this moon's mirrored. She's supposed to have black hair and green eyes. She has red hair and I don't even know what color eyes. ERAGON, I thought was a brunette. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way I imagined him, but I think almost everyone that I've heard talk about this movie imagined him as a brunette. It was something about him that says brunette. Brom. Now, I love Jeremy Irons. Do not get me wrong. But his character wasn't supposed to be like that. Hardly at all. He wasn't supposed to find out the way he found out. He wasn't supposed to do anything like that. And it just, all the differences were from the get-go. And it just annoyed the shit out of me during the whole movie. And I tried to put it out of my mind. I tried to say, okay, this movie is completely different. It's just a movie. It's going to be completely different from the book. It's got to be. That's the way it happens. But you know what? Stephen King's It, the movie, followed the book more than this followed the book. Okay? Hello. And Stephen King's It wasn't even that good of an adaptation, okay? I know that this is supposed to be an adventure, action, whatever. But even how he fights the Shade and kills him is so different than in the book that it just becomes this trumped up action adventure movie bullcrap of a thing to where I just want to shoot the producers. It's not the screenwriter's fault exactly, because I bet you anything that they were told by the producers, okay, we only have so much money, we only have so much time, this isn't going to be like Lord of the Rings where we were, you know, filming for 5 years. This is gonna be a regular movie about 103 minutes long, and it's gonna not be very faithful at all, so just do whatever the fuck you want with it. Put in whatever the fuck you want, and just have it be a Hollywood piece of shit. So, yeah. For the book, okay, it took me about until like the 40th page. Now, I was told by my friend at work that almost everyone she talked to said that it took a few chapters and quite a few pages before they started getting really interested. But when Saphira's egg hatched and I found out, okay, there's the dragon, it's so cute, that's when I was caught. That's when my attention was grabbed. That's when I was interested. It was about page 40. Now I'm hooked. I'm about to start the next book. And I can't wait. So far as the second book becoming a movie, I think they should just leave it alone. No one should fucking touch it. It should become gold to where no one should make it into a book or a movie. It's like taking a Martin Scorsese, Francis Ford Coppola, or your choice of huge director. It's like taking one of their original movies and remaking it. It's just, you just shouldn't do it. So I think the next ERAGON, you know, the follow-up book, I can't remember the name of it all of a sudden. It's in the other room, but I'm not going to go get it because I'm on a tirade right now. They shouldn't touch it. Hollywood needs to keep the damn hands off of Christopher Poloni's stories, books, novels, whatever, and leave them alone. Because they're not making them any better as a movie. The book, so far as I can tell, is much, much better than the movie. And in my opinion, the book isn't even all that good. It's good. I've read better. You know, the way he writes it, it's kind of slow, and he tells you what you need to know, but then at the same time he tells you some extraneous BS, kind of like the way Stephen King does, but it is good. The story is good. His writing skills, leaves a bit to be desired. But the movie, piece of crap. But you know what, that always happens. Books are always better than movies, so, you know. I don't know what I expected. I'd been told so far, I mean, since this was released in 2006 and I'm finally now seeing it. It's been released for about 3 years now, and I'm finally getting to see it. And I know it's a bit late, so excuse me, but as a new fan of ERAGON and the book, I am telling everyone right now, if you like the book, don't watch this piece of shit. And it's got 2 of my favorite people in it, okay? 2 people that have been in a movie together already. Jeremy Irons and John Malkovich were both in The Man in the Iron Mask. Okay? They've both been 3 Musketeers. They've been heroes together. And now one is a hero and one is a villain, and that's nice and everything, and even though he's a great villain and he's a great hero, I don't know, everything just seems so rushed and half-hearted. I think that's why the story as it is in this, as a standalone story, is okay, but the development of the characters and their motivations and just why they do what they do is so half-explained that I don't even know what the hell I'm watching. If I had to really think about it, I'd be like, wait, what? I don't know. The mythos behind Brahm in the book is so different that by the time he dies, you don't really feel sorry and you're not really all that attached. I was attached to Brahm while watching the movie only because I read the book. And I was praying that they would do him justice when they had to bury him. And it didn't. Yeah, she turned the stones to diamonds, but it's nothing compared to what the book described. And as far as I remember, he didn't pile rocks around him. It was like a rock mountain, and he sunk in the rock and laid him in it, and then poured rock over him as liquid, as if it were liquid, and then the top of it Saphira made into diamonds so you could see through to actually see him. And then there were runes, you know, describing who it was, and it was beautiful and heroic, and this was nothing. It was like a big diamond piece of shit dumped on top of him. I don't know. It just was nothing close to what it could have been. It could have been really, really, really outstanding and really good. And Saphira, her scales did not sparkle the way they did as they described in the book, or as he described in the book. It was just, it was a Hollywood POS. Hollywood piece of shit.